Hello. I'm not supposing anybody in England will be able to join me on this live today, because it is 2 a.m. here. So that's kind of, it's late. I work on very strange hours. So today we were doing some, well, I wasn't doing the readings. Lovely lady called Jill Page was doing readings today. And she gave some lovely, some mediumship messages and messages from the spirit world. So yeah, that went really well. But we kind of finished that. I then had something to eat and then came on here. So that's why it's so late. Basically, this is the astrology readings today. It's for the 21st of November, 2022, up until the 26th. Actually, I've put 27th everywhere, so you're just going to have to ignore that. Yeah, so up until the 26th. So yeah, well, I just looked at the timer. It said 111, make a wish, and there's 11 people. That's funny. So it's 111 with 11 people. Wow. Okay, so definitely the angels are here. They're around us. Everybody make a wish. Everybody visualize this world being exactly how they want it to be. I have done this. I've done this. So, happy 41st birthday, Jimmy. Oh, well, where are you in the world? And have you got all the celebration energy to come, or is it over? What's the date? Where are you, and what sort of time frame are you? What time zone? And hi, Seeker. Hello, how are you doing? What is happening in your world? London. Okay, so does that mean that you've got the whole day to carry on partying then? So that sounds good. I hope you have a fabulous day. What have you got planned? So welcome everyone. We've got me and Greg have obviously he's back in Florida now, and I'm in the UK obviously. So we're doing a marathon reading day again, and we're doing that on Wednesday the 23rd of November. We're doing that to raise some money so that he can spend some time guilt-free spending with his daughter Brittany, who's coming down. He hasn't seen his daughter for a long time, over a year, maybe more. So yeah, she's coming down on the 24th, I believe. 24th, yeah, she's coming down on the 24th. So that will be amazing for them to be able to go off and do things and have fun. So yeah, I'm excited for him. And for her, she gets to see her daddy. So yeah, she's coming down with her mama. And you know, unfortunately Greg said that the weather's getting cooler, so the weather temperature of the sea isn't great. It'd still be brilliant for us, you know, if we temperature of the sea here has never been 70, I don't think. So when he says it's getting chilly at 70, it's like, no, it's not. No, definitely not. No, we'd find that fabulous. So no partying on the non-alcoholic beer. Well, that's okay. We don't have to have alcohol to have a good time, do we? No, we don't. Oh, still believing for a miracle. I believe it too. I believe it. And hi, Josie. Hi, Josie. And TLR123. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Nice to enter Sagittarius season. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I am not great at the astrology side of things. I'll do the predictions, but that's about it. But I'm trying to learn little bits and pieces as we go along. I always hit the like button when I come in. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And if there's anybody else that could do that, me and Greg would greatly appreciate. So, yeah, thank you. No problem. Lucky 44. Yeah. 44 is a very stable year, because 4 is all about financial stability, you know, security. That's what it is, isn't it, 4s? So, yeah. Oh, so Josie can't believe she's going to be 29. Okay, Josie, I remember 29. I'm on 51 now. Am I 51 or 52? I just don't know. I think it's 51. I think if I was born in 71, am I 51 or 52? I just don't know. I really don't. Yeah, I don't care really. I don't care my age. Yeah. So 11/22 is Sagittarius season. Okay. Happy birthday, Jimmy. I remember my 44th. It was lovely. Love the pets and plants. Hello. Please like the video, guys. That is amazing. 51 years young. Yeah, exactly. I stopped counting. Yeah, exactly. I'm OCD, so I was born 12th, 1993. 9 plus 3 equals 12. All the 12s. Okay, so numerology. Yeah. That was funny earlier. 11 people. Yeah, and it was 11, 1, 1, 1. 1 minute, 11. So cheers, everybody. I'm still just on the orange juice. Yeah, I've got a little bit of mango juice in that as well. So I'm enjoying that. I am a little bit tired, so I don't know how long the readings are going to be today. But it will be what it will be. Hi, I'm late. Not really. No, we've only just started, so you're not late at all. Welcome. Josie. Your husband is 111. Okay. So how has your days been going today? What have you been doing today? Yeah. And please let me know your sun, moon, and rising. Okay. Please let us know. So as I was saying, we're going to be doing the marathon readings on Wednesday, the 23rd of November. So in a couple of days' time. So we're going to be available on, I think it's 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. So that's 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. UK time. What would that be? So 9. So yeah, it would start at 6 a.m. until 6 p.m. Pacific time. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're doing. The readings are $35 for half an hour, and you get a reading with me and you get a reading with Greg. Don't know why I'm pointing there, because that's where Greg used to do his readings and he's not here. But yeah, he'll be doing those from Florida. I'll be doing them from the UK, but at least we won't have to worry about the sound and the echoing and things like that, I suppose. You've got to think of some positives, haven't you? Yeah. So I've decided that we're gonna, no matter what, we're gonna put the earth signs at the front, okay? Because they're always at the back. So we're definitely gonna, every now and again, that's what we need to do. So yeah, let us know your sun, moon, and rising signs. Let's have a look at some people that have just come in. So, oh, I must have missed the giveaway. What giveaway? What did we give away? Did I give something away? Hello, new here. I'm proud to be 62. Good for you. It's just a number. If you keep, I've got this theory. How do you guys think? I've got this theory that if you let your inner child come out and play more, it keeps you looking younger. Do you think that? if you can laugh and be silly and not afraid to be silly, then I think that actually that's how you stay young. Conspiratory. I love that. I love that. Are you new here? Forgive me if I've not noticed your name before, but I love it. I love your name. Josie. Kids are cold, been taking care of them. Very minor cold, just hanging out, enjoying the movie unfolding. What, just normal colds? Honestly, it's like, yes, normal colds. Yeah, my grandkids have got normal colds and things. Yeah, it's that time of year, isn't it? Okay, so Seeker is Aries, and Sag. Oh, all fair, all fire. Wow. So I'm going to put mine in as well. I've got, I'm a Pisces. I've got Sagittarius moon, and I've got Libra rising. Okay. So love the pets and plants. I got to snuggle with cats. I'm a pet sitter. Oh, that's lovely. Good for you. So Josie says Sagittarius, Gemini, Sagittarius, Gemini, and Sag. Okay. Curious Cat is Leo, Capricorn, Sag. Why do you think that there is not a lot of earth signs in the sun, moon, and rising? Because this is every week that we do this, and it's always the earth signs are at the bottom, unless we deliberately put them at the top, which we are today. But that's what they always were. Oh, I love my kitten. Had 3 kittens. Well, my kitten is 1. Not sure she's a baby anymore. Oh, Josie, do you know what? I used to absolutely adore watching my putty cat have her kittens. I loved it. And I still know all of the kittens where they are. You know, my friends have still got them. Some of them have passed away because they're older now. But yeah, I loved it. Always found wonderful homes for them all. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I do look a little bit tired, but, you know, it is what it is. It is 2 a.m. Thank you, TL. 1, 2, 3. Leo. Okay, so lots of fire signs tonight. Virgo and Gemini. And Greg's a triple Libra. Okay. Oh, so cute. Oh, I'd love to see pictures if you're on Facebook, or yeah, I'd love to see some pictures of the little babies. Cancer, and Virgo. Cancer, and Virgo. Okay. Wish I could send you. Oh my goodness. Look at that. I was just saying that and I didn't see it. So, oh, one orange one. Oh, ginger. Yeah, they're always Toms, aren't they? Ginger Toms. Unless they've got lots of white in them, and then they can be mixed. But I only found that out a little while ago, and I've been around cats all my life. I didn't know that ginger cats are usually just Toms. 2 black cats, super cute. Oh. My Moggy had 3 Siamese cats, just 3 out of the litter. Yeah, I so agree. Absolutely right. I don't know what I'm right about because I've blinked since then. What did I say? My hub said he has 3 kids. I'm a Sagittarius. We're immature. Excellent. That's good, Josie. All my mum friends say their husband is their kid, but my husband said I'm his kid. Oh, so you're agreeing with the keeping young and the children. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. Oh, did I see it's your birthday? No, not my birthday. My birthday's in March. It is a gentleman on here. It's his birthday. Let me find his message. Jimmy Graham, was it? Is it Jimmy Graham? There, Jimmy Graham. It's his birthday. So we hope you have a wonderful day, Jimmy. Yeah, we do. Okay, so Deb. So Deb, how are you, Deb? I haven't seen you for a while. So it's Aries, Leo, and Libra. Aries, Leo, Libra. Okay. Hello, Manon. Hello. So Libra, Virgo, Aquarius. Libra, Virgo. What was it? Aquarius. I don't know my symbols, so you may have to spell that out for me. God is good. Yeah, I'll pick cards for each birth sign, and I know the basics of each birth sign, but yeah. I gave £10 and you sent me in a grid. You chose 3 or 4 numbers for me, then you and Greg will fill up the grid and then choose the winners. Oh, the raffle. Yes, the raffle. Ah, yes. Yeah. Yeah, we'll start another raffle. Maybe, I don't know, sometime in the next month or so. We'll start another raffle. We will. We've got something big on the horizon, so keep that in tune. So there's going to be a big announcement about it. It's brilliant, and it will be just in time for this time of year. So yeah, lots of excitement. Okay, we're very excited about it. So I was just on Twitter going through Catard's posts. My cat jumps up to hang out. Yep, they know, don't they? They know. Ali, remember in the summer when I said she was pregnant? Sadly, she had them outside over the summer and couldn't find them, so we kept her locked up in the house second time so they'd be safe. I see what you mean. Yeah, it's probably the better idea, Josie. The cat wouldn't think so, but you know, there's too many things that can be in danger, could endanger them. Having sex, and if you looked half as good as you, that you don't look tired, you look beautiful. Well, thank you very much. Thank you. So, hi, Cherie. Hello. I'll send on Facebook. Oh, yeah, please, Josie, that'd be great. So, Cherie is a Cancerian. Got you down for Cancerian. He is a Tom. Yeah, he's a Tom. So I wasn't always very good at sexing the kittens. In the beginning, we had a cat, and we named the cat Ben. And then Ben proceeded to get larger and larger and larger until then she gave birth. Ben gave birth to kittens. And then when we named the kittens, we gave one to my mum, and we found out then that that was a girl. She'd called that cat Katie, and it was actually a boy. So yeah, we got it completely wrong. We're fine now with it, but yeah, we didn't get it right. Yeah. They'll be 3 weeks old tomorrow. Oh, I'm envious of that. That is so, and they're so funny when they start playing. Things like, darn, autocorrect embarrassing. That's okay. That's okay. Hi, Gypsy JJ. Hello. So can I put you down for Leo, Gypsy JJ? Yeah. I just finished making, I had trouble finding these lovely crystal, the flat beads. You know, you wanted me to make the same bracelet for Gracie, and I've got it as near as darn it as I could, because she said you wanted it the same. So, but I've finished it, but I had to hunt and hunt and hunt for these crystals to make it, so that I've done it now. so Leo the lioness, there. Okay, current feeling of, can't say that for me. I'm Pisces and he is Taurus. Let's put that down. Pisces and Taurus. So this is strange, isn't it? For once, we have the earth signs and the water signs are level pegging. Usually the water signs are taking over. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. There we go. Happy birthday, Jimmy. Okay, Leo. What are the two other things after your birth sign? So if you go into your search engine and you put in what is my sun, moon and rising, it will come out with, it will give you, after you have to put in your location, the time and the day of your birth, and then it will give you, it could be approximate time, and then it will give you your birth chart, your sun, moon and rising. Yeah, so because really it's you know, just one sign is like, I'm Pisces, but I'm a lot more than just a Pisces. I've got Sagittarian in me, so I can be controlled in what I'm doing. It's like I'm focusing on what I'm doing, where I'm going, and I can be very blinkered. And yeah, and then I've got the Leo, the Libra, which is, I like to balance things out. I'm like, so I'm definitely a mixture of my three. I have M5D on Facebook but can't find them. Oh, okay. It's not my birthday, my lovely. No, it's not my birthday. It's Jimmy's birthday. Oh, yes, the raffle. Oh, so God is good. Thank you for helping me out there. Okay, so you've got Leo, and Scorpio. Okay, so Leo, and Scorpio. Yes. Did you choose the winners? Yes, we did. I think, if I remember right, Phil won once and then he won again. Okay, so he won again and he gifted that out to somebody. I can't remember. I wonder if I kept the tickets in this cup. Did I keep them in here? Oh, here they are. I'll try and keep the little slips. There we go. So Phil won. He came first prize. That was the first prize, 29. And he wanted the emerald point. Okay, Phil Christophers. And I sent that out to him. And then there he won 50. And that was the second prize. Where's the other one gone? There it is. And then the next one was Sherry Schaefer, and she won the number one, literally number one. So she won a mystery prize. So yes, that was pulled, that one. Yeah. Okay, where we got to? Libra. Okay, let's put you down for Libra. There. Tracy, hello Tracy. Tracy Harmony, what a lovely name. Yay, I'm a Leo. Cats are sleeping on my bed right now. Oh, I love cats. I do. It's a Leo. There was when Greg came over here, there was a cat that just decided to come on in. It just decided to just walk through, and it was just gonna choose to stay here. It used to go back to its owners, but kept coming back. And then just as Greg was going, about a week before he was going, the cat stopped coming round, which was, and Greg's picked up that it might not be here anymore, that something has happened to it. And I hope not. I hope it's just his fear of the main road, because sometimes we think, oh, it's the main road, the cat was jet black, you know, and the cars do really go fast up here. So I'm hoping it's just that, but we haven't seen her since. But my Mo fell in love with her. Yeah, so I love the cats, but so I'm on the cusp of Leo. Okay, hi Sarah Ann. So if anybody wants a website built, or they want you know, you to like a business plan help, you know, to revamp your business, or maybe you've got a business and you want it to get started, then this wonderful lady helped Greg and I out on in 5D, and she did this whole kind of program of what could help and boost in 5D, which has been an absolute godsend. So well worth the money if you wanted to get over to Sarah Ann here. So highly recommend. Sorry, I keep, every time I see you, I keep going because we're that impressed with it, honestly. Virgo, Cancer, Pisces. Virgo. So we got an earth sign there, yes. So Terry, we've got Aries. Aries. Yeah, it is sad. I'm hoping it's not, but it does make me think about getting a little friend for Mo. It does make me think about it. Very tempted. Perhaps a little kitty. So I'm sorry, Mum, if you're watching this, but he really fell in love. It's like he couldn't take his eyes off her, and he was just trying to, and he's always been calling out for his brother. Always calling out for his brother, he was, because his brother died. I had both of them, and really Mo was actually I had you know, his brother was Gizzy and he was Mo, Gizmo, and yeah, so Gizzy got hit by a car out here, and that was horrific, absolutely horrific. But yeah, Mo just kept calling for him, in the kitchen and all around, and then he stopped calling for him, and then this black cat came in from out of the blue, and so it just made me think that maybe he does want a little friend. I would think I would have to talk to my neighbour though, because my neighbour Jason, he's kind of adopted Mo as well, and it would mean that both cats would go in there, probably jump through his window. So my other cat was jet black. Yeah, we better start this astrology, guys. I could chat with you all the time. I was staring in her eyes today, and they look like the surface of the moon. So magical black cats are. They are. Thank you for the shout out. I am planning to put more out there in my group and on my site. Yeah, definitely subscribe to Sarah Ann's site. If you want to put your details, if it's a different YouTube channel than here, or put all your details on here, please do, Sarah. It's the least we can do after all of that help that you gave us. Currently 6 cats in my house, 3 of which are 3-week-old kittens. We're keeping the orange ones since the kids somehow convinced us. Yeah. So D Finn, hello D Finn. It's Capricorn. You should get another. I should, shouldn't I? Perhaps a little kitty. Perhaps look for a little kitty. I've been tempted to get another cat too. Yeah, I think that would be nice. More the merrier. Yes. I've always had more than one cat. I've never just had one cat ever. But who was hit by a car too? It's awful, isn't it? Oh, thank you, Sarah Ann. Thank you. Makeup is a wonderful thing. I have a Siamese. She's actually half feral, Ali cat, but such a pretty chocolate point. Oh, they are. I had Siamese cats, but they weren't real Siamese, but they did look it, because like I said, my black and white Moggy had these Siamese cats. Yeah. Right. Was Gizzy black? Gizzy was grey and white. He was grey and white, and he was superb looking. Yeah, it was Gizmo. Okay, so let's have a look. So we're definitely going to do earth signs first, okay, no matter what. So air signs is 10, fire signs is 16, and water signs is 8. Earth signs is 7. So really, I mean, it's yeah. So fire signs first, then air signs. Oh, sorry, earth signs first, then fire signs, then air signs, and then water signs. That's how we're rolling today. So I wanted to talk just quickly about mental illness. Quickly, I've done a little video. It's on my Facebook page, and I was urged to do this because there's something important happening at the moment. Okay, so if you are experiencing feelings of low feelings, and you know, it's like it's not like you, but today I just can't get right, and you know, this is what you're saying to yourself. You're saying, you know, I just can't keep thinking positively. You know, I'm on a low kind of vibrational energy at the moment, and I just can't get past it. What happens is the darker side just wants you to stay low, on low frequency, and they do it so that they can feed off you. They can feed off your vibrational energy. Okay, because there's been so many children that have been saved. They are low on loosh. That's the dark energy. That's the dark energy that they feed off. Okay, so that's misery, fear, worry, guilt, any of those feelings. There's not enough of that going around, so they're trying to feed off anybody else around. So we're trying to stay as buoyant and happy as possible, but obviously, you know, winter's coming. Jon Snow, winter's coming, and you know, there's all the kind of pressures of winter with the Christmas and the money and the fuel and we could name all of it, can't we? But it is there by design. Okay, it is their design. So I was watching it was like a documentary thing. Every week they're showing behind the scenes on a police station in Sheffield and Yorkshire, kind of there, and it's just on you know, YouTube or Facebook, I think it was playing, and everything boiled down to money and mental illness. That's kind of what was going on. Money and mental illness. They are triggers, okay? And what happens is that they actually get it's like a darkness can attach itself to you and cause like an entity energy. Now that doesn't mean to say it's demonic, but it is a mischievous, darker energy. You know, that you can swat away like a fly. You can do this, but you have to know your power. You have to start to realize that you are more powerful than that is. As you can switch on light, switch on in a darkened room, the darkness just goes. And so we need to kind of be more aware of this, okay, so that people don't start going down the dark road where it's harder. The more that you're kind of allowing this, it gets, you go down deeper and deeper and deeper, and of course it's harder to climb out. And so what I wanted to do was I want to do a visualization. I did it all on Facebook as well, on that talk, as I was driving to the 5 Bells in Eastry, but I want to do it again, and I just want to say, you know, it's really important to keep doing this, to get rid of anything that may be doing that, you know, doing that to you. You know, I'm probably, it's like I've been doing this and aware for 25 to 30 years. I've been doing this. I've been aware of the psychic ability that I have. I've been aware of that for 30 years, and I've been actually doing things with my psychic ability for 25, and you know, professional after that. So at the end of the day, I sometimes get into the habit of not doing what I'm supposed to do regarding protection. Okay, and so we just need to get into the habit of it. So we're all going to learn together to put up our shields. Are you guys ready? So anybody who's watching this and anybody who feels as if somebody else could benefit from this, then please add it. We will be getting on with the astrology very soon, I promise. Okay, so you can light a candle if you want to, or you can stare into, you know, something pretty. You can close your eyes if you want, whatever you need. Okay, so as we're closing our eyes, tuning in, I want you to visualize a golden light that comes down into the center of the room that you're in. I now want you to swirl that light around and watch it getting wider and wider and wider until it goes to the outsides of the walls that you are in, the room that you're in, and you inside. And so as this vortex of energy, I want you to start to spin it faster and visualize it like it's like a tornado, and it sucks out negative vibes, negative vibrational energy. So that can be anything that is attached to you. That can be a depression energy. It can also help to balance out chemical reactions in the mind as well. So let's get rid of that as well. Let's ask the angels to now step in. So we're going to visualize the angels in every corner. Now you can name those angels if you want to, archangels. You're born with a guardian angel, okay, but you can also bring in the others as well. So they're standing at each corner. You've got this vortex of energy that is clearing out all around you, okay, and it's doing it fast. Now if there's anything stubborn, spin it faster so that it cannot. Visualize it trying to stay on and it can't, and it just gets sucked up and out, okay. And they take care of that, okay, they take care of it. And then afterwards, I want you to visualize yourself in this bubble, a bit like a crystal ball. So you're visualizing yourself in the middle of a crystal ball. And it's like, I want you to fill it with the love vibration. So think about anything that's made your heart sing. So that could be, I don't know, you know, something that funny that you've seen on YouTube, or something that, you know, happened to you, anything at all. I want you to let that energy fill up that globe around you. Allow that. Okay. Now, love is the most intense and biggest protector you've got, okay, is the love vibrational energy. So fill your bubble with that. And now I want you to visualize a glitter ball. So you know the old-fashioned 70s, 1970s glitter balls. I want you to visualize that is the globe. So there's mirrors all the way around. And what we're going to do is we're going to send back to sender. We're going to send back to sender anybody who is sending us negative energy. So that negative energy could be people deliberately targeting us for whatever reason, okay. So anybody, it's not somebody who's absent-mindedly annoyed with us or anything like that. No, this is just anything that is, it's to do with the intention. If someone's intentionally sending us stuff, they're going to get it back. What should we say? Threefold, sevenfold, tenfold, whatever you want. Okay, send it back. Send it back. Have some of that. Okay, you're not sending it. They're sending it to themselves. Okay, and so you're safe inside that bubble. Now we're going to program, because we're not always going to have time to do that every day, are we? But what we can do is to say, universe, or spirit guides or loved ones, when I touch my nose in the morning, this shield's going to go up, and it's going to cut away any cords as the shield goes up. It's going to cut away all of that. Every time I touch my nose, or every time I click my fingers, or every time I clap my hands, or every time I tap 3 times, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's yours. Okay, so whatever it is yours. It's your program. Make it yours. And it's like you visualize it all in fast paced, everything that I've just said in fast pace every day, and you go, and so it is. And so it is. And thank you. And thank you. And that's it. If you're wanting to attract something positive to you, then as you're on that positive vibe, positive vibrational energy, that's the time. So in that time, maybe you only need it for 60 seconds a day to visualize the life that you want to live. So if that means having a life without any fear or anxiety of money, then you visualize what that would feel like. You start living it in your head. What would you do the day? I would do this. I would then do that. I could then help that person or do this. So that's what you're doing. You're visualizing it, and hold that energy. If you can only hold the energy for 10 seconds to start with, that's great. Build it up to 15 seconds, build up then to 20, 30, and what it does, if you want that perfect partner, whether that be a twin flame or whether that be something else, then what you're needing to do is to say, yep, bring that on. I'm visualizing the vibrational energy coming closer and closer and closer to me, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. But once we've done it, we just have to trust that the universe has got the order. We don't have to keep going, have you got the order yet? Is it coming? Oh, by the way, did you get me that thing? Okay, because what you're doing is you're then concentrating on the fact you haven't got it, which is putting that out there. So you have to fool the universe to say, it is. And so it is. It is happening. So I'm hoping that does help. There are other little techniques that we can do. And maybe we can do it next week as well. We'll do something else. But you are powerful. Leave the crap from the past in the past. And just move on. The power is in the now. What do you want to be? Who do you want to be known as? Do you want to be known as a victim or a survivor? What do you want to be known as? Okay, that's what you've got to say. So what does a victim sound like? Unfortunately, a victim sounds like something we've all been at some point in our lives. We've all been that. So what else could it be? So we need to a victim would be talking about their problems at any stage that they possibly can. If a vibrational energy is lifting higher, they bring it back down again by pointing out what they don't have, or, oh, I'd love to do that, but I can't afford it. Or I'd love to do this, but oh no, I can't. Do you see what I mean? And it's like you're trying to get up. Does that make sense? You're trying to raise the vibrations up, and they're bringing it back down again. So you do have to kind of watch who you spend time with. It is up to that person. People who've got that misery energy, they wonder why they're alone, or they wonder why people don't want to be around them. People don't want to be around that. They can come and they can help you, but they can't stay in your energy, I'm afraid. And this isn't going to be for all of you. You might be the person who's feeling guilty because you can't stay in this other person's or friend's energy. You feel guilty because, how can you help that person? Well, at the end of the day, that person has to start helping themselves. So help, but you don't have to stay in their energy, in their frequency. Okay, it's not what you can do. You might have to be physically around them, but you don't have to be them, as it's very difficult to explain. But yeah, we've all been there. We've all been at that stage where we feel worthless, we feel low, we are, you know, we're fed up, you know, we're waiting for this big change to happen financially, emotionally, physically, everything. We're waiting for it. And, you know, we're getting frustrated sometimes. So it's okay, but don't let it last more than 24 hours. That's my advice to you. So anyway, let's get on with the readings. Yeah, what do you want to be known as? Powerful, uplifting. What are the words that you would like people to describe you as? What would it be? Inspirational? Yeah. So many. If you have any things going on in your homes, okay, any bad vibes in your home, and you feel as if your home may need a bit of a clearance, okay, then there is a wonderful lady called Jill Page, who was the medium tonight. Have a look on Facebook for that. I'm going to try and get that on my YouTube. But yeah, that lady, she does do, and she can do it absently as well, okay, clearing your home, okay, giving it a cleanse. Right, so we're starting off with earth signs. Okay, let's have a look. Where are they? So I've been eating sweet corn and it's getting stuck. Okay, so we're going to be doing Taurus, okay, to start with, okay. So let's do Taurus. So I'm going to just do this as well. So the Taurus energy, a typical Taurus, is somebody who, they are plodders. They want to get there in their own pace. They don't like being rushed, and they don't like being told what to do, okay. They are not frightened of hard work. Tell them what needs to be done and then leave them to it. That's the best way to deal with Taurians, okay. Nagging them, they'll just go slower, okay. That's your typical Taurus. Okay, so the major arcana card this week for you Taurians. Hello, LA lover girl. Hello, lovely. How are you doing? All right, so major arcana card, this is the week that you're going to be having. It will start off with the Strength card, okay. That's how you're going to start off this week. Okay, so the Strength card is about your personal strength. Have you been tested? Do you feel as if the universe is maybe giving you that hint that you've got to get out of your situation? If you don't like it, if you're not happy, do something about it. Okay, the universe is being a little bit sarcastic there. You may have to have the strength to say that to someone else who feels as if they're stuck in their rut. You know, it's like, well, you've got choices, girl or boy, you've got choices. What are you going to do? Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so emotionally, okay, do you know what? I'm going to try something. This is what I do in my readings. Oh, Phil, thank you. He said, Wheel of Fortune, karmic change coming today. Comedy is under attack. It is, isn't it? I've been watching that. Comedy is under attack. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a card to see what your perfect partner is doing. Okay, now this is a bit of an experiment because obviously this is done on a one-to-one basis. You know, when I'm doing readings, I basically blend this into readings now. but we're going to try it now. Don't know if it'll work or not. I'll see how it feels. If it doesn't work, then I'll just change it up. Wow. Okay, the cards are flying everywhere. Okay, perfect partner. Your perfect partner is taking leadership in their life. At this stage, they are getting to the point where they know that nothing's going to change unless they change it. Okay, so they're being very kind of forthright, very, you know, visionary. You know, I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. Okay, so that is the energy of them at this time. Okay, so let's have a look now. Okay, so this is for the 20th through to the, it's really the 26th, but the 27th is fine. Okay. Okay, so you've got the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is, this is like saying that you is being grateful for what you have. The abundance energy around you is a good thing. Okay, it means that, you know, it's the small things. Sometimes we have to look at the small things in order for us to grow the manifest things, okay, on a bigger scale. But yeah, there seems to be an abundance of money. There seems to be promise of more money, a promise of financial changes for the better. Okay, I don't feel as if this feels as if it's more. This is more of a global thing than it is a personal thing. That's what I'm seeing. A lot of hard work is happening. This is my Taurus card, actually, in this deck, in the Light Seers deck by Chris Ann. Okay, so this is the Taurus energy. So it's saying you've already done all the hard work. All you need to do now is just keep on plodding along. Keep on plodding along and keep the visions of what you're wanting in the future, how things are going to be in the future, you know, what your expectations are. We always get what we feel we deserve. So if there is something going on where you're not feeling worthy, then you're not going to get out of the rut that you're in. Okay, so sometimes we have to fake it till we make it, though. Okay, so don't be afraid to do that. As we move on into the middle of the week, now the middle of the week, we've got the card that says deal with it. Okay, sarcastic, deal with it. So there is somebody who is dissecting conversations or trying to manipulate people by dissecting their conversation. It's like you're trying to say one thing and they're and they're trying to accuse you of it's like a bullying thing, you know. What do they call it? Cancel culture. Do they call it cancel culture? And I feel as if you're going to be experienced in a bit of this, Taurians, okay, where somebody is saying, if you don't do it my way, then I'm not going to be your friend anymore, or I'm not going to do this anymore, or whatever. Okay, a friendship is under a bit of an attack because we've got the friendship card, and then we've got the kind of the heartbreak card. So there is a friend who is really not being that friend that we need. Okay, and they might have to learn some lessons themselves. Okay. So sometimes we are in denial in our own lives. Okay, it's like we can see where someone else's life isn't working out or it's not good, but are we being honest about ourselves? Is there something that we could do that's different? You know, maybe there's something else, you know, to change. Okay, in order to make our lives better. Okay, so I feel as if you're analyzing your own life Taurians. You're analysing that. You're ready for a challenge, though. You're saying to the universe, well, come on then, universe, bring it on. Show me what I'm meant to do. If there's got to be some changes, then show me. Okay, so you are kind of waiting for the signals. Okay, if there needs to be change. Okay, it's like, bring it. Bring that signal. Okay, so that's what I see for Taurians. Okay, we're going to do Virgos now. Okay. Right. Where are those cards? I completely lost a deck of cards then, because the top cards had fallen over. Okay, so what's the major arcana card here for Virgos? Okay. Okay, so what you're going through is, look at that trust card, okay, the Fool card. So the Fool card is basically saying the universe has my back. The universe will get me what I need, okay? It's like, I need to put trust, you know. So it's not really suggesting that you do this, by the way, but it is suggesting that, you know, we have to believe in the power of ourselves, the power that we can take charge of our destiny by our mere thought patterns. And this is what I'm seeing happening. Okay, so this trust energy is really the biggest lesson that you're going to be going through this week, Virgos. Now, Virgos energy, they are very clever at planning. They have got the patience to actually get what it is that they want by that power of trusting that the universe is moving in the right direction. Okay, but they can play the long game, Virgos. Okay, they like to plan ahead. Okay, so let's have a look emotionally at what they're doing. Okay, look at that. What did I just say about trust? There you go. There's a trust card. You know, if that doesn't say the same thing, trust. Okay, they're the lessons there. Okay, they're the lessons. So, okay. So what else have we got? Okay, so I'm going to do Cosmic deck. All right. This is the 20th through to the 27th. Well, you've got the Sun card. You've also got the Abundance card. I wonder if there's going to be a financial change. You know, we've had two, you know, the Taurus and the Virgos have got these 10 of Pentacle energies. You've both had that in two different decks. Okay, so a boost of confidence alongside the financial gain. Okay, you know, it's brilliant. Love, okay, as well. The love vibration is there. The positivity within a relationship. The relationship for one person, you know, is going to be different from another, you know, with Virgos. If I was reading for a specific person, then I would be able to tune in to you specifically. But when I'm doing a group one, you know, this could relate to somebody like a family member or a friend or a lover. Okay, so this will mean something to individual people. All right, so there's, you know, a good one. Okay, so we got the money, lots of money. Okay, around security, a boost. Okay, with that security, the trust energy. We've got the Sun, which is happiness and brightness, and then we've got that love energy around as well. So by the middle of the week for Virgos, that I'm seeing application forms or writing down information for the future, and I feel that it's like definitely the letting go energy is there. Okay, I'm letting go to get what it is that I need from my life, from my world. Okay. And sometimes we have to put our name down for things. Sometimes we have to put our money where our mouth is. Mouth where our money is. What is the difference? I don't know. But that's what you're doing, is you are trusting in the plan, in your plan. Okay. And Virgos, you're very good at planning. There seems to be a tearful character around you who needs a bit of support at the time, especially this week. This person is feeling as though they don't fit in, or that there's something that needs to be changed in their life, but they might not feel strong enough to do that. Oh, Time Lord, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay, so you've got the World card, which is a good outcome. So within this reading, Virgos, you've had the Sun, the Ten of Pentacles, you've had the World. You've had all of those. Pretty amazing. You've also got this Love card, okay, the Three of Cups, which is celebration of love. And you've got the Fool card again. So you've had the Fool card twice, okay. So this is saying you're taking a leap of faith. You're taking a leap of faith not only in your finances, you're taking a leap of faith to do with your emotions. You're taking a leap of faith in love, okay, in all areas. So it's pretty massive, actually, what's going on with you, Virgos. So lovely. Wish that was mine. So yeah, I love feedback on this, so let me know how it all goes for you this week. Feels excited, feels a bit, Virgo, aren't you? So my future's so bright, I need shades. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Phil, for that. Okay. Disco Tina, hello, lovely lady. I've got my channel, but I don't know how to use Telegram yet, so I may need a bit of help. Yeah, so let's say hello to some of the others who've come in. So how do you say that? Denson, Lizzie, Silver. I haven't done Cancer yet. I've only just started, so just doing the earth signs. Thank you, Tracy, for pointing that out. Thank you very much. A bit of this and a bit of that. Hello, and Jenna Lovecraft. Hello. And Time Lord, thank you for putting that to there. I really appreciate that. Oh, what a surprise to see you on. Oh, I know. It is like 3 a.m. here, and I've actually only just started. Messed me on Telegram. Look up for my name. So is your name Disco Tina on Telegram? Okay. All right, so we're going to be doing Capricorns, everyone. Capricorns. Have we got any Capricorns? All right. So what major arcana card is Capricorns going to be with today? Okay, let's have a look. So Capricorns, you're working with the Emperor. Sometimes good, sometimes not so good. Okay, so for some of you, this is going to be great. For others of you, it's going to be a pain in the rear. Okay, I'm afraid. And this is basically because the Emperor can mean somebody in authority. Okay, so this could be like government stuff. It can be bosses. It can be somebody. I know it's 3 a.m. Yeah, it can be anybody who is trying to take control of you or dominate you in some way. But on another hand, it could be a father figure who's just trying to care for you, who's just trying to look after you, or maybe a female who's got a masculine energy. Okay, so that's basically what the theme is, okay, running for Capricorns this week. So let's have a look and see what your perfect partner is doing at this time. Let's see what your perfect partner is up to, guys. Not tried this before. Oh, one card just they're all flying out. I'm going to do that one card though, because it really did. So this perfect partner, there's a lot of inspiration coming on. Okay, so they're getting excited about their future, excited about what their power is. So they're falling into their power energy. Okay, it's just as natural as breathing in and out for them, which is good. So yeah, they're taking leadership. Didn't that happen with the first card out was the Taurus, was the leadership card. So that's what your perfect partners are up to. Okay. All right. Okay. Josie said, could be his annoying co-worker who thinks he's the boss. Yes, it can. Yeah. Hubs is Capricorn. Curious to see his week ahead. Yeah. All right. So let's have a look then. Okay. So. Right. We're starting out with the Ace of Swords, which is a new idea, a new inspired kind of a vision. Okay. For some people, it will be as brilliant as a download of what you're meant to be doing now, how you're meant to be proceeding along your life path. Okay. For others, it will be just a good idea. You know, it can be the solution to a problem that you've been going through. Okay. We've got that dominant energy again with the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands, the good side of an Aries characteristic, not saying it is an Aries, but the good side of an Aries character is somebody who they know what they're doing. Okay, they don't need any help from anybody else. They've got a vision and they are very organized. They've done it. They've been there. They've bought the t-shirt to every single solution and problem that's out there. Okay, they know it. They've studied it. But they can be a little bit on the negative side. You know, if they go, not everybody, but if they go further into it, sometimes they can be a little bit, I don't need to listen to anybody else's point of view because my point of view is always right. Okay, so there is going to be, and I'm picking up a lot of that, okay, with this in particular. Okay, so you're going to be dealing with authoritarian, is that right? People, okay, authoritative people. And there's going to be, it's like a feeling of overwhelmed energy where I'm feeling tired and drained by all of that. But we've also got this feeling of that your power zone, your kind of inner strength is coming out, the love energy is coming out, which will then actually override this person. So, you know, when they say kill them with kindness, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing the fact that you are going to be able to say, do you know what, I love your enthusiasm, but how about we try this? Maybe we should try this as well. So you're going to be able to understand how to train or negotiate with this type of person in your life at this time. Okay, and you're going to have these good ideas. You know, when your idea, you know, is the best idea possible. The best idea possible, but no one else is seeing it, and everyone else is just thinking, oh, you know, they're blowing it off basically. And it's so frustrating. So I'm feeling your frustration at the beginning of the week, Capricorns. By the middle of the week, we've got lots of changes. Okay, so the vibrational energy starts to change the middle of the week. And I'm seeing that you may be having to tippy toe around that person or that person's feelings, that person's energy. You may have to do that. So it may become that awkwardness. Okay, but we have got the, I'm just going to do it myself. I'm not going to keep asking. I'm not going to ask for your opinion or ask for your advice. I'm just going to get on with this myself. And this is going to be very strong. Okay, so this person will actually, I'm being told and seeing it, so this person will actually have a lot more respect for you, because you've stood up to them and because you've done it your way. Shall I start singing it? Do it your way. No, I'm not going to. But yeah, you're going to do it your own way. Okay, there's going to be end of the week. There's going to be reuniting with people that you haven't seen for a long time. Now, for some of you, it could be that love interest coming in. For others of you, it can be an old family member that you haven't seen for a long time, or a family friend, you know, somebody that you really care about, that you've been a little bit estranged from, and you're just getting back in communication, things getting better. But it has been in a limbo stage for a bit of a long-term time. You know, it's like we've been drifting for a bit, and now we've got this reuniting. There's a bubbliness around you as well, kind of being in a buoyant energy and a buoyant mood, okay, which is actually going to be very attractive to that person as well from the past. It's like, oh, you never used to be like this. I'm liking the new you. It's actually not the new you, it's the real you. Actually, you've not changed. You've just got more get up and go. Okay, so so that's your Capricorns. Let's catch up on the comments here. Well, what are we spelling out here? M-Y-M-Y. My. I can't tell you. Well, I don't know what you're trying to say. So Josie, that's my 2-year-old Aries, all by himself, everything, very independent from a very young age. They can be very willful, can't they? Aries. Cat on the desk. Oh, I see. Cat on the desk. I gotcha. Are you doing any more readings? Not one-to-one readings. No, Cindy. I'm doing the astrology today. He wags his finger at me. Not enough room on the desk for the keyboard and the cat. Oh, wish it was my son. Oh, just go, that's your son, Zodiac. My. It says my, doesn't it? Hi, Marejo. How are you doing, lovely lady? And hello, Mel Tulip. That's a new name. Okay, so we've caught up. So we're now going to go on to fire signs. Okay, so who's a fire sign here? And we're going to do Leos, then Sagittarius, and then Aries. Oh, I haven't done Capricorns. Let me just go through. Just want to tell you my interpretation of a Capricorn. So a true Capricorn to me is somebody who's probably better off being self-employed than employed. And that is because you've been there, bought the t-shirt about things, you've started from the bottom upwards. You've climbed the ladder, okay, of success, of knowledge. You've done all of the hard work. You know what it's like to be at the bottom of the runner, doing the menial tasks, and you've gradually got respect, and you've worked hard to get where you are. You're better off being self-employed because you just know how to run things, okay? And you like the nicer things in life. You're not prepared to kind of sit there and twiddle your thumbs and wait, okay, for someone else to do it. You'd rather do it yourself. So that's my version of a true Capricorn. All right. I'm going to have so now we're going to go to Leos. All right. Oh, Cindy, thank you so much for that. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. Oh. Okay. Oh, you've just missed the earth signs, that's all. All right. Let's have a look and see what cards just didn't want to go in. Okay. And that card is the World card. Okay. that. Okay, that's your card for the week, Leos. The world. The world couldn't be better. Everything happening better than you realized, better than you thought. Okay, things that you've wished for are starting to happen. You know, you're seeing them manifesting. You know, that's the energy the beginning of the week for, well, this week I would say, for Leos. What's your perfect partner doing, Leos? Your perfect partner has just found out the truth about themselves, the truth about their life. I honestly think that they actually have started to open up as well about the truth in, you know, what the news is not telling you, or, you know, the fact that the news is probably not your best friend. There's going to be a lot of that. They're doing a lot of research, okay, into, you know, what is really happening. Their eyes are absolutely wide awake at this time. I'm also feeling as though they need to take off their responsibilities and go and have some fun. And they're looking for somebody to go and have some fun with. It doesn't have to be just fun as in, you know, using you fun. It can be, let's both let our inner child out. Let's both have some laughter. Okay, that's the energy this week. Okay, just going to adjust my pillows here because I'm in pain and I'm not feeling comfortable. So I'm going to turn my camera off just for a little bit, just while I adjust those. Okay, so so bear with me a minute. Okay, I'm still here. You still probably hear me. I'm just going to get it sorted out. That's better. Okay. Oh yeah, that's better. Done. Thank you for that. Okay, so that's the energy of the week. So let's have a look and see what else we've got. Okay, so 20th to the 27th of November. Okay. So, oh, Greg's daughter is a Leo. So this is for you as well, Brittany. Hope you have a wonderful time with your dad. She's coming to see him this week. So yeah, he's very excited. Okay, so we've got the person who likes to take control card. Okay, and we've got the kind of I'm fired up, or I want to get things moving on. Okay, and then we've got the letting go, walking away kind of feel. All right, so when I see these three cards together, I feel that there may be a dominant energy coming in, okay, around you. Now, what this is going to do, it's going to make you have to be dominant back. Now, this may not be your usual way of dealing with things. Leos, typical Leo, they like to know where the energy is, where the good vibes are, okay? They can get bored easily. They've got a lot of pride, okay? They do tend to look for adventure, okay? That's kind of their energy, okay? Where's the party at? What can we do? Okay, they can get bored with people's company, and they're seeking out people of interest. Okay, that can be the typical Leos. Well, what's going to be happening with you guys, Leos, is you're needing that spark, okay, that inspiration, and you're going to have to let go of anybody around you who is trying to take control of you and trying to stop you from living your best life. So, you know, this is like if you imagine yourself as a stroppy teenager, with a mum sending sending you to your room because you've not done your homework, and you know, escaping out the window and going to a party. It's that energy that I'm seeing. It's like, you know, not being sensible, doing it as you want to do it, okay? And you know, that's it. That's what I'm seeing the beginning of the week being like. As we move into the middle of the week now, we've got that that sense of battling. Okay, so that's when you get caught. You get caught doing what you're not supposed to do, breaking the rules. You know, promising you won't do that and then doing it anyway. Okay, so you are now kind of in that level of, okay, so I've got to find a way out of my dilemma or out of my situation. Okay, so I need to concentrate where I'm going, what I'm doing next. So it's going to be fire, fire, and fire the middle of the week. Okay, fired up about this, focused and fired up about that. Okay, and the end of the week, somebody in authority, there seems to be some very good news with something official. So if you've done any exams or tests, or you've been waiting for results of something, then I'm saying that there's a good outcome to this, that there's a boost of confidence, or although it wasn't exactly what you could have wanted, it is actually going to be better than better in the long run. Okay, it could have been that way, but it's actually turned out to be this way, and so we've got the boost of confidence, okay, going on by the end of the week. Okay, so that's what I see for Leos. Cheers, everybody. Always getting into trouble, are you, Josie? So Josie said, I knew a Leo like that. Yeah. That's it. I'm a fiery Sag. Somehow most of my planets are in Sag, with only a couple that are not. Oh, so you saw a coyote last night? Oh, 2 nights. Okay, how fabulous to see a coyote. We don't even have them in this country. Oh, thank you, Seeker. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's a little bit ouchy at the moment. I've taken some pain relief. I saw this neat pressure point neck massager at Target. It felt awesome. I want one for pain. Yeah. I saw this thing until I realized that it was actually like a TENS machine and pulsing. And I've tried TENS machines before. I didn't get on very well with them. Yeah, I didn't like it. Yeah. So, yeah, it's like, you know, when you're in enough pain already and it's like, yeah, just give me a little bit more. I don't think so. No. You can keep that and shove that up the chocolate whiz away. I was just adjusting my pillows again. I just can't get comfy. Actually, I think that the heat may not be what I need. Perhaps I need a cold compress, maybe. I might have to go and get one in a minute. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So what's this one? I have stellium in Leo. We'll send Reiki. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Phil. Yeah, thank you. It was awesome when you just hear rattling. Yeah. There's a fan that keeps going off. There's no fan that goes off. It just keeps doing it. It's really weird. And this is a new computer as well. It happened on my old computer. Strangeness, very, very strange. Okay. So let's have a look and see what Sagittarius are going to do now. All right, Saggies. So I've got Saggy. I've got Saggy Moon. I've got Sagittarian Moon. I'll just drop loads of cards on the floor. No, that's okay, Gypsy JJ. Yeah. Okay, Sagittarius. So this is what your special partner is doing at this moment, okay, at this time. So your special partner, Sagittarius, are letting go of either their past, they're letting go of their pain, they're letting go of something that needs to be gone, okay? They are ditching the old and ready to embrace the new. So yeah, that's what they're feeling, okay? That your perfect partner is going through that, okay, at this time. Okay, so what is the Major Arcana card for Sagittarians? Okay, that card is Justice. Okay, so sometimes this can be official justice, legalities, official paperwork, documents, letters, okay, doing something on an official basis, okay. Maybe getting your emotional justice. Yeah, it can be that. So let's have a look and see where we're going with that. Okay, so we have the celebration of love, okay, good love energy, okay, feeling happy. All right, now there is going to be a shake-up in the relationships that are around you. Any relationship that is around you that isn't working out in the best interest for you or the best interest for the universal energy. Those two cards together are saying somebody's crown's going to be knocked off. Okay, now watch out for anybody who's getting too big for their boots, because I just got these big boots and they're just saying, yeah, someone's getting too big for their boots. Somebody is taking another person advantage of, and it's got to stop. So there's going to be a strong energy. Sorry. There's going to be a strong energy going off, okay? So things rising to the surface, okay? Rising to that surface. Yeah, it's like it's like you've got to have it out with them. You've got to say your piece. Something's got to be done about this, okay? It's like, I'm going to try and do it on a love vibrational energy, but I may not be able to. That's what you're going to be talking about. It's standing on new ground, so it does feel as if this is new. It's a new conversation. It isn't a conversation that you've had before. It isn't something that you've tried to sort out and failed, okay? This is definitely a situation where it's frustrations within, you know, an emotional relationship. Things have risen to the surface, and now it's time to sort it out. Okay, as we move on into the middle of the week, now that has gone well, believe it or not, because I'm picking up no more about it. It's like, well, that was that. We've completed that. We've done that. Let's draw a line under that. By the middle of the week, I'm seeing more like issues around this justice card. So there's emotional justice the beginning of the week. By the middle of the week, there seems to be financial or security justice, because we then have the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is financial security. It's a boost of money. we've got it with the Three of Swords, which is deal with it, okay, or I've got to deal with it. We then have my Seven of Pentacles, which is my gamble, okay, coming up to the crossroads and having to make a decision and taking a risk or taking a gamble that you know is actually going to pay off. It feels like it's going to pay off. Okay, so you may not be investing money, but you may be investing your time and energy. Okay. And by the end of the week, you're in need of kind of looking after yourself, pampering yourself. It's been a little bit of a heavy week where so much has happened. Okay, so much has gone on, okay, emotionally, so much has gone on financially, and now it's like, oh, thank goodness I got through that week. Okay, there seems to be somebody who's got a bit of a sarcastic sense of humor, somebody who's very funny. I feel as if they are, you know, when someone's funny, but it's in an intelligent way. It's like intelligent humor is what I'm picking up here. That is what I see going on around Sagittarius. Okay. Right. So let us do, the pain has really eased. So thank you, whoever sent me healing. Probably all of you sent love, because that's what you do. Sorry. Aries. So typical Sagittarian, just quickly, Sagittarians, they are the archers in the tarot. Okay, in astrology, they're the archers, and archers have a vision of what they are supposed to do and how they're going to do it. Okay, and if somebody comes along and says you're doing it wrong, they would dig their heels in more and prove that person wrong, even though halfway along they might think, oh, do I actually want to do this anymore? But they're going to make a point. They make a point and they will finish what they've started. Okay, but they can be very driven people. Okay, they can sometimes be a little bit too controlling for other people. See, there's a negative and positive to every birth sign, and every human being. There's a negative and positive, and so yeah, this person. A typical Sagittarian is somebody who's focused and can be controlling, and a lot of the time they control themselves. Okay, so Aries, a typical Aries is somebody who you give them a business and they will make it thrive. Okay, you may not like their tactics sometimes because they may actually be a little bit too, you know, I'm going to get the job done no matter what. You know, you might not like it, but it's got to be tough love. So they can be very boss-like. They can sometimes have the corporate kind of feel to it by, you know, thinking big. They're not thinking small, they're thinking big. Okay. But you know, a lot of Aries, especially spiritual Aries, they're more, you know, they're going to take leadership. They're going to be the ones that are shouting things out and getting, you know, information, you know, out and about. So yeah, that's the typical Aries. So let's have a look and see what major arcana card you're going with this week. Also opinionated. Yes, you are opinionated. Yes. All right. Okay, Aries. All right, so your major arcana card this week is the Devil card. Okay, so on a good note with the Devil card, it can mean mischievousness, it can mean excitement, it can mean letting out your naughty side, your playful side, your childlike side. On an other scale of things, it can mean somebody treating you badly, somebody being negative to you, you know, in all its forms, you know. So let's have a look and see what we're seeing. I need to add another major arcana card, I've just been told, onto that to see which one that they meant. It's that one. Okay, so you're going to need strength to overcome that devil energy, okay, the mischievous energy. You're going to need to kind of put that out there, okay. All right, so you're strong enough to meet this person head on. They can't control you, okay. So your perfect partner is realizing, oh, we've got spammers. They are realizing that they have, let me get rid of that. It's like a past life connection, okay, with you. They've realized that there's something more going on than just liking you. There's been, you know, there's a reason why we've got to get it sorted out. We've got to come to some sort of understanding because, you know, it's like a deep feeling, okay, that's going on there. Okay, that's what that card means. Okay, so that's what's going on with the perfect partner in you guys. All right. So this week, 20th through to the 26th, really. Okay. There, if that feels right. Okay, straight off the bat, we have the I've done lots of work on myself. I know who I am. Aries, you definitely do. If you're spiritual Aries, you've definitely done a lot of work to come out on the spiritual side of things when you could be drawn to materialistic things, to material products, to, you know, climbing the ladder of success, and you know, the lure of maybe treading on other people as you go upwards, okay, is there. I mean, that's the deep energy of it. That's part of your nature. But when you mix it up with your spiritual side of things, you become a leader in the spiritual movement, in the truther movement, and you're an absolute asset to the truther world, to your spiritual sides. So it's like it's pretty major. Okay, that's my Aries card, actually. If you have a look, there's an archer up there. Don't know if you can see it. It's not going to settle, but yeah, there's an archer up there, which means sorry, not an archer, it's the hook. That's in Sagittarius. There's a hook there. Can you see that hook? It's not picking it up, is it, very well? But anyway, that hook, there's an archer in the Sagittarius, there's an archer at the top, and in the Aries it's at the top, and it's a hook, okay, which is part of the ram, isn't it? Now Aries will ram at something until they get what they want, or until they get what they deserve, and they'll keep going. Well, you've done so much work, Aries. You've got the 10 of Cups card. Okay, now the Wheel of Fortune means that there are a lot of changes that are going to be happening in your life. Okay, I do feel as if there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be going self-employed. If you're already self-employed, then it could be that you are changing or improving your you know, your work, okay, ethics, your time, you know, the time that you work, the you're adapting your job to fit your happiness. You're no longer just fitting in with other people who are dictating to you, you know, with you having no choices. So there's changes in regarding of that, but it does mean sometimes we're tippy-toeing around the powers that be until they realize we're not backing down. We are, you know, we know what we want. Okay, so I do see that going forward, the celebration feeling, I've done it. How good do I feel? Juggling of money, juggling of finances, juggling of your time. Okay, and all of that is actually coming about with success. Okay, That's what I feel for Aries, is success. And a lot of this is to do with taking charge of somebody who is trying to take charge of you. And in a roundabout way, it's like you're being very clever at manipulation in the opposite way. You know, you're doing the manipulation in a spiritual way. So I know that sounds, manipulation, spiritual don't really go together, do they? But imagine if somebody is trying to do that to you and you're needing to take control of it. So yeah. Okay, so that's Aries. So now we're going to do the air signs. Okay. So the air signs are Aquarius, and then Gemini, and then Libra. Okay, and then after that, we'll finish off with the water signs. Okay. All right, I can't keep up with the chat. I'm really sorry, but I'm pleased that you're chatting with each other. That's good. So what is your perfect partner doing at the moment, Aquarius people? Okay, now Aquarius people, your perfect partner is holding on. Now they're holding on to either a person, the past, or somebody who they feel strongly about. Okay, they're holding on, they're waiting for contact, they're waiting for somebody else to contact them. Okay, they're waiting to hear from that person. Now we don't know who that person might be unless I was reading for the individual person. I wouldn't be able to answer you, but yeah, there is definitely a holding on feeling there. They're telling me I've got to pick another card out as well, which I will. Okay, so yeah, they're learning to trust their emotions. They're learning to clear out the old, and they're ready. It's like clearing out the old patterns. I want to say, I want to add the word patterns, old negative patterns that no longer, you know, generate to you. They're no longer any good. Okay, but the way forward is trust. And sometimes there is it's like a weary feeling of, but I can't let go of that. I know I should, but I can't. Okay, so they're not ready to completely let go and perhaps be with you. Maybe they're holding back on their love, okay, their connection with you, for whatever reason. But trust is the lesson that needs to be learnt at that time. So the Major Arcana card here, it's this one. Okay, so we have the Empress. Okay, so the Empress is things becoming right and ready, things becoming abundant. Okay, it's like you know, richness, harvesting. Okay, there will be people who will be announcing that they are pregnant. Okay, you know, around some of you. It won't be all of you, but it will be some of you. But mainly I'm seeing a good harvest. Okay, so I'm picking up on Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius. So a typical Aquarius is somebody who's got a witty, maybe a little bit warped sense of humor. They think outside the box. They are they definitely are leaders when it comes to making changes, okay, and being a trend setter. Okay, that's kind of the typical Aquarians. Okay, so we have the Strength card, okay, here, the beginning of the week, along with a Battle card, along with this is the card that says, I want to do it right, or I want it to be perfect. Okay, so there's a perfection energy, which is causing conflict, and there's a need to be strong, okay? So I'm seeing an argument. I'm seeing I'm right. No, I'm right. I'm always right. I'm always correct. And you should know by now. And it's back and forth and back and forth. And there's one person who's being so stubborn that it's causing this conflict. And it is because they're always expecting perfectionism off everybody else and themselves, which is causing them pressure. Now, this tidy energy, got to be tidy, got to be organized, got to be right. It's like, do it my way. My way is the best way. Now, with all of this energy, it's like they haven't learnt their lesson. Just organizing my pillow again. They haven't organized their lesson properly in life, that, you know, it's not spiritual to put so much pressure on your inner child. You know, your inner child is destined to then fail, okay, and it's not good. And so lessons need to be learnt at this particular point, okay, and that is going to happen around the beginning of next week. Okay, so we have the Empress card again. This keeps happening with the two different decks I'm using, but there you go, there's the Empress card twice. Okay, so this is definitely about pregnancy, new ideas, fertility. They want to give me the word reprogramming. So there needs to be somebody who needs to be reprogrammed, and not because it's to take control again, it's more to undo the bad programming, okay, and to implement the fact that you shouldn't have any programs at all, okay? You should just be yourself. There is somebody around you who is brand new, who is entering your life. This person has got the potential to really shake your world up. This person, for some of you, could be a new relationship. It could be meeting somebody of great significance, of importance. It could be a good friend. It could be somebody who you have been asking the universe for, but right in front of you is that person. That person's going to enter your life with a very strong opinion. So they're definitely no wallflower. Okay, they're definitely no wallflower, and they're coming in with whoosh, I'm going to tell you what I think. There's then an energy of breaking free from restrictions. So they've got an opinion, a very strong opinion about restrictions that may be upon, you know, perhaps people. And I feel this is linked with the truth energy. So when this person comes in, they are going to be somebody who's wide awake and aware, okay? And they're coming in on that energy. Ooh, how exciting. Now, obviously, some of you, it could be love life, some could be friends. All right. Gemini, and then we're going to do Libra as well after that. All right, so I'm sorry I'm not keeping up with the chat. Okay, perhaps I will at the end. All right, so what major arcana card is there? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Anybody know any Geminis? Anyone know any? I know a couple of Geminis. Geminis get a hard. It's like they get judged a lot. Geminis. They get judged. It's like judgment. Now everybody thinks that a Gemini has a good side and a bad side, and I want to erase that and say everybody has another side to them, okay? And when you become spiritual, that negative side dissipates so much that it's like you couldn't possibly bring out that particular energy anymore, because it just feels so alien to you. Doesn't mean to say it's not still there, but you know, majority of the time it is just, you know where you are. But you know, so when they say a Gemini has got a negative and positive, it's more to do with they've got an opposite. Okay, they've got maybe they show themselves as being an introvert, like shy and, you know, not very kind of talkative and things like that. But when you get to know them, they're the complete opposite. Okay, or they're really kind of loud and leery, and when you get to know them, they're very shy. So that happens with a lot of comedians. A lot of comedians are Geminis. Okay, they've just got another side to them, and but that side doesn't have to be bad. Okay, it's just different. Okay, so we've got the High Priestess for you, coming out with the High Priestess energy. Okay, so the High Priestess is saying that you have all the knowledge that you need right now. All you need to do is to tap in. Okay, you just need to tap in to your own truth. Okay, and a good way of doing that, of tapping in, is basically by getting a pendulum. Okay, now pendulums, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, a pendulum is a tool that taps in to your higher self. Is it a gospel truth? No. Although you can tune it into a spirit guide, you can tune it into, you know, somebody who you're channeling. Okay, in that case, yes, it can be an absolute positive and accurate tool. But most of the time, when we start off, we're usually just channeling through our higher self. You know, so your higher self knows quite a lot, but it doesn't know everything. But it's a good way of getting enough information that you need. Okay, but it's not set in stone. Okay, but we do have, it's also secrets. It's knowing when to keep the secret and knowing when to speak of it. Okay, now some people say you shouldn't speak of any secrets. Well, you know, at the end of the day, try telling that to some of the whistleblowers. Do you know what I mean? Out there, you know, sometimes we need to kind of say it. We need to get that information out there, which is what we're all doing. Okay. So let's have a look and see what the perfect partner to you Geminis is doing. Okay. Okay, so your perfect partner is not having a good time at this time. They're going through that dark story, okay, time where they can't see that life is going to change for the better. They are ultimately fed up with their surroundings. They're fed up with the choices that they've made at this time, and they are looking for a way out. They're looking for, what can I do with my life? Okay, that's what they're doing. Okay, so it's, you know, that could be a bad thing, but actually it's moving closer towards you, isn't it? Okay, if they realize that their life without you, you know, isn't worth living, they want to be in your company. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so this is Geminis. There we go. Okay, beginning of the week for Geminis, stepping onto new ground, and this is to do with training, learning, development. So this can be trying something different. This can be taking on a new challenge, whilst you've asked for it. So you've said to the universe, bring me bring me a challenge, bring it to me, I'm ready. Okay. And we've got the Queen of Swords, which is my actual Gemini card. Okay, in my deck, it's got Gemini, it's got the number 2 there. I don't know if you can see it properly, but these cards I highly recommend as a first deck of cards. If anybody is wanting to learn the tarot, then I highly recommend these. For £35, I am selling a pack of the tarot cards, my workbook related to this, and the flashcards, and lots of tools, like a tarot tuition kit. Okay, it's £35 or $35. I'm just putting those together at the moment for Christmas presents and things. So if anybody is interested in that, you know, let me know. I will also send you the video of the workshop of that as well, of the tarot. So all that for £35, $35. Okay, so but I highly recommend it. The reason why I recommend the cosmic deck is because on all the astrology signs are already done for you, which is amazing, because sometimes that's the hardest thing to learn, is to try and choose the personalities. Okay, which card is your Aries, which card is your Sagittarius, which card is your Scorpio? Okay, whereas this one, you know, that one's got it in the lapel there. Let's have a look at another one. You can't find any personality cards. There you go, there's one. That one is Libra. Can you see the sign for Libra? Okay, there you go, there's a sign for Libra there. It's all done for you. That one is Aquarius there. Okay, that one is Aquarius. So you see my point, it's all done for you, and they're quite you're able to see the story unfold with these with this tarot. Okay, so anyway, I digress. Okay, so let's have a look and see where else we're going. So yeah, we've got a sharp-tongued person around, and I think that Geminis can sometimes, it's their other self can sometimes blurt things out, where it's like, oh, shut up, you, we shouldn't have said that, but it's already out there. Okay, so but yeah, I feel as if there's going to be some outspoken words. Okay, it is linked with a challenge that you're setting yourself, okay, that is going to be implemented at the beginning of the week. And I'm seeing training courses or learning new skills within a job as well at the beginning of the week. Okay, for Geminis, there's going to be new opportunities to do with money and work, new energy. So this could be a new job, promotion, extra responsibility within a job. It could be a chance for a meeting or an interview related to earning more money. It could be starting your own little business, earning more money at the side. Okay, it can be that. By the end of the week, we've got celebration. I'm seeing well done. Congratulations. Fantastic news. I'm going to raise a glass for you. That is great. So there's some really good energy around Geminis around the end of this week, this next week. There's also going to be plans to go abroad or plans to go on holiday. And I feel that this holiday or this trip is definitely, you're looking at the pros and the cons to where you're going and what you're doing, weighing up, you know, this is good or this is good, let's do this or let's do that. So yeah, there's lots of organization over a trip. Okay, so there you go. That's what I see for Geminis. Libra. So this is my love. He is a triple Libra, Mr. Greg Prescott. Oh, he's so lovely. He's so wonderful. I know I'm biased, but he is. My lights are getting on my nerves, so I'm going to change my lighting. These are brilliant, these lights in the background. Look, I've got a little app on my phone and I can change it and change the colours on it. So when I do that, no, you can play music on it as well. You can adjust the colours. You can't really see. Can you see that? Adjust the colours, and I just look, I'm turning the dial to whatever colours I want. I think I'm going to go with that. There you go. I'm going to stay with that. Oh, it doesn't stay. Speed 0. Is it changing? That's the trouble. When it's on that mode, I don't know how to change it. So anyway, it works usually. But you can choose the background color whenever you want. So Libra, oh, there's Libras here. So, you was listening to your earlier reading today. So Linda had a reading with Jill tonight. Yeah. Okay. So, and TLR is a Libra there as well. Okay. Right. How do I change the settings? That's bugging me. Have I done it? I think I've done it. Just press buttons randomly until it gets what I want. Okay, so they're ready. So let's have a look. What major arcana card have you done, Aries? I have, lovely. I've done Aries. We did the earth signs, then we did the fire signs. And now we're on the earth signs. You ordered the cosmic from your... I would definitely... I think they're a very good deck to start with. Okay. Libra, Libra, Libra. What major arcana card are you going to have? The Judgment. Now, the Judgment is one word, okay, that I could look at and I could do a reading on that. So with the Judgment... that can be that you're judging yourself, or it could be that you are being judged, okay, that you're needing to break free from other people's judgment, okay. But when I look at this, if I just put that over there and I just look at that card, that to me is about following your true path, following your life path. Where are you supposed to be right now? What are you supposed to be doing? Okay. And to me, that is definitely your wishes. Okay. So yeah, I would have put that as a wish card. There, the star maybe. Okay, so what's your perfect partner doing? Okay, what are they doing right now? Okay, so your perfect partner is going through a stage of letting go. Now, this letting go can be letting go of the past, letting go of control, letting go of ego. You know, it's like it's time to shed the energy of the old and ready for the new. Okay, that's what your perfect partner is going to be going through and doing. Okay. So it's going to start off the beginning of the week with hard work, with a lot of hard work. Nothing's going to, it's just go, go, go. All right. You're not going to have much time to just chill out. Okay. I'm afraid. Okay, but it is celebration energy where you've done really well, where you've actually you've brought on this you've brought on this busyness because of what it is that you've decided that you want. Okay, so let me take a sip. So the celebration, I've done it, I've achieved it, I can't believe it. This is the hard work now. This is what I need to do. It's a bit like, your life path shining out in front of you after you feeling very foggy, you feeling very confused, and then all of a sudden no confusion, and you can see, ahead of yourself, what's what. And so this is an exciting time, okay, for Librans, okay, the beginning of the week. Now you're going to need to set yourself some solid foundations. You're going to need to say, okay, so I'm going to work this long, but then I'm going to have to have that time off, or I'm going to set myself some boundaries because that's okay and that's not okay. So yes, it's definitely hard work. When you work for yourself, or when you are doing a job that you adore, the trouble is the stopping, and the taking a step back, okay, from it when you absolutely enjoy it. It's like, how are you supposed to stop, when it actually becomes your hobby? And that's what me and Greg's going on. That's what's happening. Me and Greg can't wait to tell you what the new plan is, what's going to be happening. We can't wait to announce it. It's massive. It's massive, and it's brilliant. And yeah. So yeah, it's going to be great. So I'm reading this and then looking at. I'm basically looking at what the cards are saying, and I know what it is for Greg, you see, and for me, because I've got Libra rising. Okay, so there's going to be somebody's crown's going to be knocked off, and this is somebody who has in the past demanded respect, demanded you to look up to them. You now are looking at them and thinking, I don't understand you, and I don't want to keep making excuses for you anymore. And because it's the realization that perhaps you have been making excuses for this person, and you never realized it, okay, until this point. But yes, that is what I'm seeing. And you're now kind of, it's like you're growing a pair and doing something about it around the middle of next week. Okay, somebody in authority is also, they are still feeling as if they can put pressure on other people to do as they want you to do. So this feels as if it's like a government thing, like somebody in authority, and I do feel as if this is about threats about the future and what the future will be. So on a global scale, I would say there is a strong pressure that if you don't do as you're told, then this is what's going to happen. And it's not an idle threat. I do think as if there is a strong energy with it. It's like they're pushing people to the edge and beyond. But it's also a quick way, if you like, of the normies waking up and saying, this doesn't feel right, or this isn't right. So I do think there's going to be a big agenda push around that, and it's going to upset the balance of people. Now, anybody who's spiritual and has been researching this, you would really, when it's kind of probably a white hat operation, what they're doing. It's like, that's a white hat operation. There's no way that they would let this happen, but it's definitely got you know, that it's like a dark energy around it, and no one's going to like that. Okay. Right. So we're going to be doing the water signs now. So all my family are water signs, or most of them. Most of the close ones there, and we've got my daughters and my mum and me. Okay, so I'm Pisces, my mum's Pisces, my youngest daughter Rhiannon is Scorpio, and I'm and my daughter Megan, my eldest daughter, is Cancerian. So all water. Okay. Scorpio, reality theorist, hello. Okay, so what's going on with Scorpios? All right, so this is the major arcana for Scorpios. It's gonna be linked to the Lover's card. Okay, so this is linked to your love life, your emotions. Okay, there's going to be a need to get, let's just get rid of the pleb. There's going to be a need to get rid of the pleb. No, there's going to be a need to focus on relationships. Okay, now for some of you that will be your personal relationships, that will be your love life. For others it will be, you know, relationships as in family, friendships, you know, that type of thing, you know. So it all depends on each individual person, but it's all about getting the balance back. Okay, where the balance might have been a little bit out of sync. Okay, this is a need to get this sorted out. So that is going to be the lesson there, and the lesson for this is to go in the bin. You're going in the bin. There we go. Going in the bin. Got some spammers. Thank you, TLR. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Oh, wow. Okay. So what is your perfect partner doing at this time? All right. Joy, happiness, fun. It's like bringing out that inner child, not being serious for very long. That's going to be the energy at the beginning of the week for your perfect partner. Okay, which is good. Okay, so let's have a look. We're starting off with mischievous energy, naughty energy, energy that can get you into trouble. Okay, so you know when you wake up, you know, the next morning after a night out and you go, oh my goodness, did I really do that? Did I really do that? Or, you know, did my partner really do that? Or, you know, what did we all get up to? This is crazy. So but there is definitely something to do with needing to rein it back in and take your control. It is a naughty energy. Yes, reality theorist, it is definitely a naughty energy. It is going to make you think differently, because I am seeing kind of this new idea, okay, that is going to be coming from that. So sometimes if we let go completely, if we let go and you know, we don't have that same kind of worry or control over things, we can sometimes see what could come of it. Okay, our mind is free to race into any kind of areas that we think may have usually been out of bounds. Okay, and it's like, well, we could improve that, or we could do this, or, you know, so yeah, you are breaking free of what other people think. I don't care what other people think. Does it matter to me? Should it matter to me? So it is about living your life the way you want to live it, and not yeah, it's like not listening to other people's control. Okay. All right, so there's going to be it's like using your strength and courage. We've got the Empress card. So for some of you, there is going to be conversations or talk about pregnancy, talk about motherhood. Some of them, yeah, I'm seeing some people are going to be having issues with a mother figure or a motherly character. There does seem to be anger or frustration here, and I can see a need to run away, get away from them as soon as you can. Okay, so this could be a friend who is acting like your mum. This could be that you're nurturing someone a bit too much, and they aren't enjoying the fact that you're trying to take care of them. You know, that could make you feel as if they are being selfish. It's not going to change what the situation is, though. Okay, so yeah. By the end of the week, I'm seeing a Leo type of person coming in and giving you some really good advice. Okay, I'm feeling this. So you don't have to be an actual Leo, but if you imagine the Leo traits, Leos, they dissect things. They're able to look at things from a different point of view. You don't have to worry about the fact that they are you know, they don't make up their mind very easily. You know, it's just they are thinking of the consequences of whatever they're doing and not wanting to affect other people's lives. Okay, so so imagine that energy, and that because of that, you know, taking the leap of faith and changes that are happening in your life, you're trying not to upset anybody else in the process. Okay. So remember, we started off the week with the naughty energy, okay, and the thinking differently. We then had the card that said that you're running away from or getting away from somebody who's being too nurturing or too, you know, what can I do for you, or, you know, they're not letting you live your life, okay, make your own decisions. Well, this is definitely going to be a time for you to break free from that. Take courage and strength. Take that leap of faith. There's somebody from your past. This person could be your twin energy. This person could be your perfect partner. Wouldn't surprise me at all, because this is my reuniting card with somebody familiar, somebody who you know extremely well, and their energy is coming in. Look out for dreams, look out for contact that they can make through your dreams. Okay, if it's not face to face, then it will be via dreams. Okay, so there you go, that's what I see for Scorpio. What card said naughty to me? It was the Devil card. I'm using the Cosmic deck by Norbert Loesch. I'm using the Light Seers cards by Chris Ann, and I'm seeing the Enlightenment deck by Chuck Spizzano. The Enlightenment deck by Chuck, sorry, I've got an itchy foot. The Enlightenment deck by Chuck Spizzano is about £300 in English. So my advice is to buy it in a different language like German and put a sticker just over the writing and just write in there, okay, what the actual meaning of it is. So with this one, it's joy and grace. So yeah, that's what my advice is. And then they're just about £30 to £40, I think. But I highly recommend them for love life or emotional readings. Enlightenment deck by Chuck Spizzano. Right. I'm just going to see if I'm due any painkillers. So bear with me a moment. I've been on since 8:30 this evening, and it's now 4:22. So yeah, nearly 12 hours. So yes, it does get a bit painful. 4:23. All right, I've made myself a little pot with my painkillers in it, and at the top of it is a little clock that I made, and I move it round to the time that I took them, and just underneath this little arrow is the 4 hours on. So 4 would be I next can take them at 8. So I just move this dial around. So yeah, because sometimes you forget you forget when you've taken them, and I don't want to do that at all. So yeah, bear with me a minute. So we've got the Pisces now, haven't we? So this is me and my mum. We're Pisces, and my lovely friend Lisa, who's going through a lot with her health at the moment. So can I do a shout out for Lisa? If you could send some healing to Lisa, I would really appreciate it if anybody can. Her name's Lisa Hill. Right, here we go. So let's see what Pisces. Oh, that card didn't want to go in. Oh, there's 2. So, but I just want to make sure. Oh, thank you, Reality Theorist. Thank you. And did you see that card? And Jenna. The cards are going crazy. Okay. All right. So your perfect partner, Pisces, they are in a little bit of a place at the moment where they're not necessarily thinking clearly. Okay. This person is in their own little world. Okay. And there's a bit of a separation energy, okay, regarding the two of you, which is causing some issues. These are linked to past life energies. Okay, it is linked with that, and there's a real pull away from each other, or one of you is pulling away from the other, and it is linked with the independence, wanting to be independent or feeling they need to be independent. Okay, so that's what's going on with the perfect partner for Pisces at this time. Right. Okay, so we've got the Lovers card again. Okay, and so this is about relationships. There's a long energy about relationships. I also see the Justice card, which is about getting things right, making this important. Okay, so let's have a look then at the future there. Okay. Right, okay. So this is from me and Mum. Hello, Mummy. The 10 of Cups. So we've worked hard on ourselves. We've worked hard on our it's like our personalities. We've worked hard on, you know, what it is that we are, that we feel that we deserve. You know, not afraid to be on your own, not afraid to be single when you need to be. And that is the best way that you can possibly work on yourself is to get to that vibe, so that when you're, say if you're single and you want to meet that perfect partner, your vibrational energy, if it's on a certain level, your perfect partner will meet you at that level and you'll be able to connect. So keeping your vibes high, and it's like not being in a needy energy, is definitely the way forward. Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune, which means that things are changing. Let's have a look how they're changing. You're able to step forward, you're able to step ahead. Okay, I see that there's some sort of training or learning. Now I'm going to take this two ways. So one of the training and learning energies is going to be trying something different. Okay, now that is going to be trying something different in a relationship or in relationships around you. The other thing is, I think that you're going to be learning new skills linking to your life plan, or you know, learning new skills doesn't mean that you're going to sign up for a university course or something like that. Sometimes it can be that you're just going to start studying a new hobby on YouTube, or you're going to enhance what gifts you have, and focus more energy on them to become better at them. Okay, but definitely there is stepping forward, changes, new beginnings. Okay, in a good way. Okay, so I've now got it's the Seven of Wands, and this one just says that bring it on, I'm ready for you, I'm ready, universe, I'm not going to hold back. Okay, now you've got another seven, oh sorry, another, it's an 8 card, but it's got the vibe that somebody is treading on eggshells around you. You're treading on eggshells around them, and look, there's a drifting. Okay, there's a drifting. Now this is a challenge in itself. Okay, so this challenge is to try and see, it's trying to see that other people, if they are going to walk away, then it's for the right reasons. Okay, stand your ground, stand up for yourself. The Four of Swords, they're sitting there having a little picnic and they're saying, well, let's defend ourselves. And the other ones, well, we don't need to yet, nobody's actually threatened yet, but if they do, we will come forward. So it is like trying to work up a plan to make things right. Okay, or to cause problems. And the end of, okay, so this is the end of the week, for next week. You've got the Ace of Wands, which is that spark energy. Okay, it's spark, it's like, I'm doing it, you know. I've got this brilliant idea and brilliant kind of, I'm fired up. It's like an idea, a download, but what I've got to do is I've got to let go and walk away from anybody or anything that is no good for me. And I've then got to be wary of maybe a person who has got negative intentions against you. Okay, so put your shields up, put your vibes up high, you know, keep on a positive energy, especially around the end of next week, Pisces, because there is kind of some negativity. You know, sometimes I see this as mischievous, but I don't with this. I see this as somebody with bad intentions. Okay, and that's rare for me to be so kind of Debbie Downer, but I am seeing this. So keep your vibes really high, let go of anything that is no good for you, no good to keep hold of, and you're going to be able to see through anybody around you who has got bad intentions. Okay, it's going to shine brightly, okay, around. I'd just like to put some more cards on around that so that we can see if we've got any more information. Okay, so there will be the balance will come. Okay, you will take charge of this and take over this. Okay, I've got my Sagittarian energy where I'm back in control. Okay, yes, it's a bit of a battle, but the Temperance card is there. The balance is come. Okay, so you will get the balance right. Okay, so yeah, it's so sometimes that can be a person who is determined to cause disruption in another person's life. Okay, so yeah, but look at the end cards. It's like, you know, just swatting them away like you're insignificant to me. You're insignificant. Oh, Angela, how are you? Oh, my good friend Angela, sending you much love, my friend. We will chat soon. So lovely to see and hear you. Oh, I've missed you. Oh, you know we can just meet up anyway, don't you, Angela? I told you this, and I know you say the same thing each time, but I'm going to say the same thing back. Okay, so we're going to do the last one now, which is Cancerians. Okay, so this is my eldest daughter. This is Megan, and very proud of my daughters, and they brought some beautiful children into the world. My grandchildren, so in love with my grandchildren. All right, so this is the perfect partner. What is the perfect partner doing? Okay. Right. Okay, so they gave me a visualization just then of somebody who's trying to get your attention, and it's like they're shouting or they're trying to talk to you, but you're not listening. Now, I don't know if you're not listening is a good thing or not, and I'm hoping the cards come out with it, okay, and let us know what that is about, why I'm seeing that. Okay, let's have a look. All right, so the book is open, so I do feel as if you know, well, actually this is going to be a literal thing. Have you, whoever is Cancerian, have you decided to write a book? Have you decided to put pen to paper or hands to typewriter and actually start to write down your thoughts, your ideas, your inspiration? You know, have you decided to voice your opinion more, get out there, become an armchair warrior? Okay, but I definitely do see that it's like you're no longer looking backwards, you're looking forwards. You are now, you've got expectations that are very high in regard to your happiness and what it is that you will get out of your life, because that's how you're feeling. Now, there is a journey that you are taking. Okay, so this to me says I've got a vision of where I've got to go, what I'm doing. Okay, so you know, this, it's like look, this is it, this is where I'm going. And so you know, nobody or nothing can stop you from doing that. And I think that's going somewhere mentally, emotionally, physically. Okay, is all of the above. Now look at these two cards. If this doesn't say that you are not kind of really using your spirituality to get the best out of life, you know, you're using the angelic energies, you're using your spirit guides, you're going in the right direction. So yeah, there's very much a lot of positivity there, and this is going to mirror into your other half. Your perfect partner is also going to be inspired, is also going to be very translucent with what it is that they want in life. They're not going to be playing games. They're not going to be telling you kind of and running rings around you, trying to confuse you. So that's not going to happen. Okay, so let's have a look and see what major arcana card it is. Okay, so you've got the Emperor, okay, this week. Okay, so the Emperor, like I said in one of the others readings, the Emperor can be somebody in authority. It can be somebody who is, and I'm drawn to the chess piece there. I'm drawn to that chess piece that he's got in his hand. Okay, which means that he is going to be a manipulator. He is going to play games to get what it is that he wants. Life isn't good enough, and so he wants to get more. Okay, so it's a greedy person that is around you. Okay, let me see what else I get. Okay. Okay, so as we go into the beginning of the week, your personality is really going to start to shine. Okay, that dry sense of humor, but in a fun way, in a very loving way. I'm seeing you being able to look outside the box and to not take things seriously. Whereas, you know, a year or 2 years ago, you would have taken things seriously. You're not now. Okay, you're getting very much more laid back. And able to see the truth. I do see that you are breaking free from restrictions, okay, and you're basically going into a phase of, if I don't feel as if I want to talk to you, then I'm not going to. So this is, you know, when someone will not be manipulated into having some other people in their lives just because everyone else is, and so there is a vibe of changing the energy up, okay, and only having the high vibe people around. And I do feel as if there's somebody in authority that is trying to push you to do it their way, and you're going, I'm isolating myself away from that, okay, from those people. So it's like I'm seeing rules and regulations trying to be pushed at you. Okay, so much so that you actually start to, I feel, do a journal or a book. You're going into your higher mind, your higher self, to learn more about what to do for the best. Now, that's all how it starts off the beginning of the week. Remember, your sense of humor is really coming out. So you're not really that bothered about things, but, you know, you could do without it as well. So by the middle of the week, we've got the Sun card. Okay, we've got the sunshine, happiness. Okay, everything seems much brighter. You're much more in control. Look at this card, the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Pentacles. And the 9 of Pentacles is saying that, haven't I done well for myself? This is brilliant. Yeah, so this basically says that I've got all the tools to do whatever I want, to get whatever I want out of life. I can have and I can get. Okay, so still the middle of the week. We've then got a card that says, stand up for yourself. Do not let anybody manipulate you. Okay, do not let anybody change your mood. And so as you're feeling very bright and happy and focused and positive, along comes Debbie Downer trying to kind of pull you down, and you're not having any of it. These 3 cards are very much strong energy, okay, not being able to be manipulated. Okay, very, very strong. Okay, that's the middle of the week. By the end of the week, let's have a look what cards are with that. Okay, so by the end of the week, I've got to give you the 3 cards together. This is my Taurus character, and you can see that there is a bull there. Okay, that's the bull. Like I said, they're all done for you. So this is Taurus. Taurus energy is that they'll plod away and they'll get where they want to be. Okay, but they'll do it in their own time. They're not going to be rushed. Okay, this person's, or this energy is working hard and getting where I want. there is going to be a bit of an eruption, okay? And this could be, I'm feeling as if it's going to be a fallout where somebody is expecting miracles from another. And it's like, do you not understand that this isn't something that can be manipulated, or you're not going to have the chance to manipulate me? This goes bigger than I do, okay? But yeah, I'm seeing celebration, achievement. I've done it. This is amazing. You know, big smiles on your face, okay, for getting through this week. Very big ups and downs this week. I'm seeing Cancerians, but you know your job, and you know how good you can be at it. And that job can be your life path. It can be a project, a hobby, a focus area, okay? But yeah, through hard work, you are going to achieve so much, okay? Stand in your strength. Definitely stand in your strength. Okay, so there you go. That's what I see for all signs this week, from 20th through to the 27th. Okay, so quick drink. Cheers. Up yours and all. Up yours sideways. Yep. I enjoyed myself. Thank you for hanging out with me. So reality theorist, you're 11:33. I'm going to get some rest. Good for you. Yeah. Oh, it's lovely that you've all been chatting with each other and hanging out. So, oh, that's all good. Okay, I'm going to go and get some sleep now. Definitely need it. I need to rest this back. I just appreciate you all so much. I've put down all my Patreons at the bottom here, all the names of the people that are supporting me. My heart to your heart, thank you so much. It allows me to do so much, you know, like videos like this and things. It just allows me to do so much, and I couldn't be more grateful. Okay, so take care, everyone, and see you again soon. Probably not date night. We can't call it date night anymore. Our live we'll be doing on Tuesday, Greg and I, and the global predictions as well. Okay, bye. Just gonna